HoBNews! This week brought to you by the Queen Mother in Jigsaw, the late Queen Mother. Why have you just put a cinnamon roll in your mouth? I said we were just about to start.
Sorry, thank you, Pat.
Working with Will there. Will, welcome.
Hello, Jack. I'm back on it.
Okay, wonderful. Welcome to HoBNews. We have so much to talk to you about this week, so we will crack straight on. And first off, we're going to talk about our opening hours.
Oh yes, let me consult the mailer.
The mailer will come back up again shortly, but we have a slightly reduced offering for the next 2 weeks, commencing 19th of August, 26th of August, and that's due to several people being away and us not being able to provide the service we'd like to provide, but we still want to give out all the food, so it will be basically a takeaway service. Cafe 43 will still be open, the casework will still be ongoing, the shower will still be available for people who need it, but it will just be a takeaway service rather than come in and sit down and chill out for a bit. So Will, what are the opening hours?
Tuesday, 12 noon to 6 p.m.
Right.
Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Thursday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Fantastic.
And then Bread Church is not on.
Bread Church for the next 2 weeks isn't on. So if you know anybody who comes down regularly, please do let them know. We have been over the past few weeks. There's signs up on the front, so hopefully there will be no confusion, but naturally, we're humans, there will be. Right, moving on.
Should we do thank yous?
We have so many thank yous to say this week, massive amounts. Let's kick off with Margaret and Joe Lockwood.
Oh, hello, Margaret.
Hello, we said we'd mention you. Margaret always likes these videos. I see her on Facebook pressing the like button. Really, really lovely. Have donated so much over the past few months, just for a really wide range of stuff, from food to other things. Don't know where I was going with that one, but all been really, really useful, and they're really, really lovely. And we got to sit on their sofa.
We did.
For a short time, and met the cat. Yes. So hello, you two. Thank you very much for all your support. NCS, Will. Right,
NCS, thank you, Lee and his team. There were 14 of us. They rang us the day before yesterday, which was a couple of days ago, and said, can you come and help us? We've got 14 young people. We'll be there about 1 o'clock. So we said, of course, you come down. So they were shifting a whole lot of stuff, which we'll come on to in a minute, tidying up, doing some gardening.
I refer to them as positive locusts. They came in and went through everything, and it looked so much different to when they left, but they were really, really useful. Yeah,
and we've done a lot of work with NCS, and they were brilliant. They also collected some food for us. So NCS, definitely a big thank you to them. The two fit gentlemen, in the sense that they were muscular, from Pure Gym.
Dan and James.
They were visited, basically, Pure Gym have 28 outlets. We were one of them, and today they were going to each local outlet in their area and donating what was a huge Asda trolley.
Looked like they'd just gone shopping and nicked it, to be fair. But really, really good. Thank you, Pure Gym. Just goes to show that's more people just making a difference.
Yeah, brilliant.
Talking about people donating tins, we'll come on to that one.
Okay.
They will be counted and go into the 10,000 tin challenge. Now, we launched that softly the other week, but we already have a few tins donated, so that we've got over 400 tins already. That's thank you to Naturally Supernatural and Soul Survivor. But with the stuff of Pure Gym, that's already racking up some good numbers. So what do we do, Will, while we have 10,000 tin challenge going on?
Quid on the lid.
Quid on the lid also goes on. So if you are thinking of donating while the 10,000 tin challenge is on,
quid on the lid.
Put a quid or any other type of money you feel onto the lid, and that's a great way of helping us do some fundraising as well as fundraising. Now, a great place we get a lot of stuff during the 10,000 tin challenge is harvests, Will, and we already have a few.
We do. We've already got 3 bookings already. It's not even the end of August, is it? We go into primary schools, secondary schools. We've got a whole lot of old people homes.
Old people homes. Any group that wants to get in touch and wants to hear about what we do, how we do it, and why we do it, get in touch. We will send one of our lovely people, including Will,
Maple Court and Maple Lodge. I'm late every time I go, but they still want me back, so thank you for that. But also this year, we've got a couple of our team going out, so you might get a visit from Jane or Beth or Rachel, could be any of us, but it will help because last year we had 55 harvests, and at one stage I was doing 3 primary schools a day, and I was doing my head in.
Was that the Christmas dinner? From,
it was from Vicar Dibley. I'm upgrading it there. So Harvest is absolutely incredible. So if you are part of that, make sure you get in contact with us.
We're all over the place today. Back to another thank you, Cooper's Recycling.
Yes.
Hold it up, Will. There you go.
Now, did you know something about this? Don't
Well, Cooper's Recycling got in touch with us. A pallet had shifted, or several pallets had shifted.
12 pallets had shifted.
And they had a load of water that couldn't go to the retailers to be sold because it wasn't perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of throwing it away, as would have happened years ago, they are giving it to local charities, one of which included us. And our link to Highland Spring Water is because obviously our Donald, who is Scottish, naturally his uncle worked at the bottling plant up in wherever it is, in Scotland. Of course, so I've always assumed that anybody who's Scottish has worked to do with Highland Spring Water at some point in their life.
Did he find his trousers, Donald?
He did. Thank you to Cooper's Recycling. That was fantastic.
Yes. Last week I was in the Market Square, met lots of lovely people. Hi, David. But I also met the lady who has taken this. Mad Hatters from Burton Square Hairdressers have now got
Rising Brook. Yes, they were our Monday morning hero. If you spotted that on Facebook, it's another example of the community getting behind us. We wouldn't be where you are without you guys doing stuff. So thank you so much.
Collection points have been set up at the Quaker meeting.
Do you smell? Because there are flies all around you.
The Quaker meeting room. Thank you, David Morgan, for setting that up for us. It's another collection point.
Fantastic.
So our 10,000 tin challenge.
Donating loads of porridge. No, they're not.
Right, and then Black Country Food Bank. Hello, Pete and Kelvin.
Yes.
They rang me this morning, whenever that was, which morning that was, and they've got over 1,000 packets of flapjacks.
No. They've got packets of flapjacks, which adds up to 1,000 individual flapjacks.
So we've got 1,000 flapjacks for the cafe, plus a load of rice and basic commodities, which we're going to help with another charity.
Pulses and things,
which we're going to help with a charity in Stoke.
But those tins will go towards the 10,000 tin challenge, so thank you, Mike.
So yeah, thank you, Mike. Perfect timing. That was awesome. Thank you.
It has been another crazy week at House of Bread. Will is going to talk to you briefly about the mailer while I tune out for a short time.
Thank you, Teresa. And John, this mailer is actually it tells you everything you need to know about House of Bread. It comes to your inbox if you want it to, which is brilliant. It tells you about what we do, we're up to, especially John Maureen. I have no idea, very interesting document here. It talks about the volunteers, we're looking for specific stuff in here. It's just a great heads up about what we do, the diversity of what we do. So thank you, Clarissa and Giles, for doing that. So coming to an inbox near you.
I'm smiling because I know exactly how I'm going to edit that, but basically the mailer tells you about what's happened, what's going to happen at House of Bread. If you want to join it, it is worth it. Do send us a message on any social media platform or send us an email at hobstafford.co.uk, put our names in front of it, it will find somebody somewhere and you will go onto that mailer. Right, is that it, Will?
I've got to go and get a buffet, so we're going to wind up quite quickly.
Okay, Will's off to get a buffet. Thank you so much once again for watching. Thank you, Will, for eventually finishing that cinnamon swirl and actually speaking. We shall see you next time, but not before I tell you about our campaign videos, which happen on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. If you want to know why we do what we do, how we do what we do, and when we do what we do, watch our campaign videos because they're really, really important. Thank you once again to everybody who watches these videos, likes and shares them. Like I said earlier, we wouldn't be anywhere without you guys, so thank you. You are great, very patient with us, and I still can't believe that people actually watching this to the end. It's fantastic. We shall let you go and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you very much once more for watching. Goodbye. Goodbye. That was all over the place, but good fun.